Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Big Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good a good Saturday night. Yes, Saturday night. It's before midnight. Imagine that. I do apologize for a missing a vlog post last night. I was just in too much pain. I did way overdid it this past week between Tuesday's pre-op testing business where they had me walking all over the clinic and all over the hospital, and then all the walking we did Wednesday with the concert, and then yesterday. I just did a lot of walking this week, and more walking than I normally do, and my back and everything was just really just my left foot and leg just all swollen up, and my back was just hurting to the point where I had some tramadol left from my kidney stone issues back in May, and I just been holding on to those pain medicines for times when I just couldn't bear it, and so last night and the night before I couldn't bear it and took it with my nightly meds so that I could even sleep, because the pain was just that bad. So I don't normally resort to what I call big boy pain medicine, but yeah, that was where I was at. I don't like to take that kind of stuff because it's kind of habit forming if you're not careful. So I don't usually, I hold on to it until I need it, and the last couple of nights I've needed it. So there wasn't no way that I was in any kind of shape to sit here and talk to y'all, and because I'm a big old grouch when I'm in that kind of pain, and I have a bad attitude when I'm hurting that bad, and I didn't want to convey a bad attitude with y'all last night. My kids are used to it. I'll put it that way. My kids are kind of used to it. They know to kind of give me my space when I'm in that kind of shape. And I can sort of cover when it's via text message, or when it's a text message or messaging, I can sort of cover, and control what I'm saying. But yeah, when I'm in front of a camera, I'm just going to say whatever's on my mind and whatever I'm feeling. And it was not a good idea to do that last night. So anyway. So today I had finished up with the little rainbow sweater. Now if you're in the general chat, you just got a preview, because I just posted a little picture of it in the general chat on the Facebook group, because I'm rather proud of this little sweater. I was because with my granny's with the granny square pullover sweater, I usually pick out a yarn and then an accent yarn, and I use the main color to do the squares in. I use the accent color to do the sleeves and the neck, to close up the neck and all that. But with this yarn, let's see. This is the yarn I used for the little girl sweater. And so what I ended up doing, because the stripes of this yarn are rather big, and the sweater that I'm making is rather small, and I did end up using 2 cakes, but because of the placement of these stripes. And so what I ended up doing is taking each individual color and balling it up, and cutting and balling each individual color and balling it up. And so I do have a lot of scrap yarn left from this project. A little small basket full of little balls of yarn from the 2 cakes that I did that to. I'll figure out a use for it. Trust me, it will not go to waste. I'll probably end up doing another one of these, maybe just to sell, because it was enjoyable. I enjoyed making it, and it come out so darn cute. I mean, what I did, instead of coming up with a complementary color, I just used took the the stripe, because I kept a consistency with the stripes that I did for the squares, because the front and the back squares are identical. I made sure that they they were matching. And so what I did is I matched the stripes here, you know, the colors here with the sleeves. I just felt like that was the way to go. And I did use a little more of the orange color to finish the sleeves out, you know, and pull the little cuff in. And so I did do that. And then I gave her the ribbing along the bottom. And I did the ribbing before I you know, seamed it up like I normally would, because it's easier to do it on the back and forth panel than it is in the round. But so she will have this little ribbing at the bottom, but it won't be, you know, cinched at her waist. She can just, you know, have it like that. But this is how it came out, and I'm hoping the arms are long enough but not too long. But so this, I will get this in the cardigan that I made for Ruth washed up and in the mail to her. I don't know if I'm going to mail it this week or if I'll hold on to it, and I'll have to touch base with Ruth and see what she wants me to do, because I know if it was me and I'm terrible like this, if it was me and I had ordered this for a grandchild and it came before their birthday, it would be given to the, and Khaleesi's a little bit of a character, so I don't know that she would be able to wait until her birthday. So I'm just gonna have to touch base with Ruth and see what she wants to do, because I can have these washed up and packaged up. I do have a package I got to go send Monday, so I can have these packaged up and ready to go, and in the mail Monday. But I need to know what Ruth wants. So you know, because it's nothing to just go ahead and wash this and the cardigan that I made Ruth and mail them together. I mean, I could either do that now, or I can wait until I'm back on my feet after the surgery and do it then. It's completely up to her. But I know if it was me, I would probably wait. Because if I had this in my hot little hands and I had a granddaughter as special and full of character as that little girl, I would probably just hand it to her and say, "Here, I had this made for you." Because she's such a little character. But yeah, I think it, let me see if I can, yeah, there we go. Well, there it is. Yep, it turned out really well. My first children's sweater. So, and I think it worked out getting the little t-shirt to help me size it. And so I think she'll like it. I think she'll like it a lot. And it was fun to make. It was, to see because I like the rainbow. I just love the rainbow. And I think it was fun to make, and fun to see it come together all cute like that. So you know, and hopefully I'll get a picture of the little girl with it on, and hopefully it fits her right. And I'm gonna send the little t-shirt with it so that she can put the t-shirt on underneath it, because of course it's a granny square, so it's not like it's solid. But yeah, I think it'll be nice for her. And Ruth already saw her cardigan, and she loves it, so there's that. And so I'm happy with that. And I'm just you're probably hearing the washer and the dryer going, because I'm trying to wash up everything that could possibly need washing up before Wednesday, before surgery day, so that the boys, you know, don't have to worry about that for a little while. You know how we moms do. I'm gonna be down for a bit with, you know, recovering from surgery, and I just want to make their life a little easier. And if they don't have to rush and do laundry, you know, plus I don't like them messing with my laundry stuff. I don't like folks in my laundry stuff in my laundry area. I don't like them to mess with it. I don't like the settings messed with. I don't like my stuff messed with. So I just rather do it myself. I mean, I don't mind having Johnny come in there and switch the stuff that's in the washer to the dryer. I don't mind having him do that for me and put the stuff in the dryer for me. But as far as putting stuff in the washer and all that stuff, that's my domain, and I like to keep it that way. Unfortunately, I'm probably going to have help. I'm sure that there would need to be a load done before I'm completely recovered. So I'm sure they're going to have to do a load or two before I'm able to do a load or two myself. But I'm just trying to keep that to a minimum, best I can. So trying to prolong that agony as long as I can, because I don't like my space invaded. And the laundry area is right there, and this is my bedroom, and it's right there. So that the longer I can keep them out of that area, the better, because when I'm laid up in my bed, I don't want people in and out of my room. I don't. And unfortunately, I'm gonna not even be able to sleep with my dogs for a little while until, I remember when I had my hysterectomy 11 years ago, that I couldn't, I couldn't have, I think I had a cat. I think we had a cat at that time, and I couldn't have her in there with me. Yeah. So I think we had Zelda then. I had this beautiful brindle calico, what did they call her? A tortoiseshell calico. And one half of her face was one color and one half was the other color. And she was really beautiful. She was real fluffy and pretty. And she passed away shortly after we got Theodore. And yeah, we had her then. And she wasn't able to come in there and lay with me. And so nobody was really. It was just me and the boys then. My mother was too busy tending to my younger sister who hadn't had surgery. She was worried that it would upset my sister if she came out and took care of me after I had major surgery, so she didn't do that. So after having cancer surgery, it was just me and my boys. And so anyway, that's how that went. And luckily Johnny's older now and has been my physical caregiver quite a bit. He does a lot of the physical stuff that I can't do anyway. Like he does a lot of the cooking and taking trash out and stuff like that anyway. So this won't be a big deal for him to, do stuff that I can't do. And help me out a little bit more. So it won't be a big deal to him. He's used to it. So he's going to be here for me. He's prepared. And Will has taken off Wednesday and Thursday, so he's going to be here. And then Eva's going to be here the day of my surgery, the morning of my surgery. So I have plenty of support the day of my surgery, so that helps. And my stress is a lot less than it was going into surgery day. So I won't say that I'm looking forward to surgery day, but I'm a lot less stressed out about it than I was. Now it's about preparations. We did go grocery shopping yesterday, and that about broke me. So that was not fun. But I wanted to make sure that I had stuff, because I'm going to be on a liquid diet for 2 weeks after the surgery. And I'm not going to be able to do grocery shopping myself. And I wanted to make sure I had liquid, chicken broth, beef broth, Jello, things like that I could have when I come home. I wanted to make sure that all that was already here. And I got some regular waters, some regular bottled water, instead of just because the strawberry water is carbonated, So I wanted to make sure that I had some non-carbonated water here. You know, even though the instructions from the doctor said that with carbonated drinks, that if you open them, leave them sitting out for 30 minutes before drinking. So it doesn't say I can't have carbonated drinks. It just says leave them sitting open for 30 minutes before drinking. So allow them to go a little flat before drinking. So I just figured, you know, that for a little while that it would probably be best if I just drank regular plain, you know, bottled water that wasn't carbonated. That just, you know, for my own peace of mind and for the sake of time, and me, because I get frustrated if I have to wait on things. I get very frustrated very quickly. So I figured just, you know, for the sake of me not having to wait on certain things, and think, you know, me not getting stressed out about little things. I don't want to get stressed out about little things. So rather than, you know, even being in danger of being stressed out, I would just eliminate that as a possibility by getting the regular water. And I'm not worried about that, you know. I'm only drinking one Diet Mountain Dew a day, so to go from no Diet Mountain Dew a day will be just fine. I'm only drinking one a day anyway, so what harm could it do to cut it out altogether? I could always, you know, get some instant coffee and have coffee for my caffeine. It's not carbonated, so, you know, not a big deal. No big loss as far as I'm concerned. I'm not gonna die because I didn't get my Diet Mountain Dew. I know some people are like, oh my God, I had to give up soda. No, it's not that big a deal. It's really not. No. The only thing that I'm gonna miss is my sweets. I've had a sweet tooth as long as I can remember, and I just, you know, I'm gonna miss my sweets. I do love ice cream and cakes and cookies and all that good stuff, and I'm gonna miss those. So it's been a big part of my life, sweets, and probably a big contributor to my weight gain and keeping me big was my sweet eating. So as much as I've loved having them, I'm gonna just have to learn to live without that, and I'll find something else to fill my time with, and find a new love or something. I don't know. Eventually I'll probably be able to indulge a little bit, but not for a very long time, and I'll just have to come to terms with that. It's just another mental head trip that I'll get you know, get past. So it's just a lifelong love of everything sweet. And I've been trying to, this past month, indulge a little bit in each thing that I love, so that I, you know, to kind of say goodbye to it. I love you, coconut cream pie. I love you, mint chocolate chip ice cream. Goodbye now. Till we meet again, or not. Silly, yes, silly. But, you know, when something is such a big part of your life, it's really hard to, you know, it's really hard to imagine your life without it. And so I have to imagine my life without sweets now. So, you know, it was such a comfort to me to have it, and now I've got to find comfort some other way besides food. And so, so that I can still be around 50 years or 20 years from now, and so that I can maybe wake up every day and not be in agony, or maybe be able to, you know, get up and go every day, you know, and do the walking like I've been, you know, and not have weeks like this to where I have to just lay around, you know, for a whole day or two because I walked too much, or because I went too much. I got out of the house too much, so I'm down for 2 days. That's just ridiculous. I'm so tired of that. I'm just so tired of that. So, yeah, you know, you just, you know, it comes a point in time you have to just, you know, realize that you're just tired of being tired, and you have to make a change. And so this surgery is me making a change and me making a stand, and you know, I just had to make the sacrifices I just had to make. And 6 months from now, I probably will be glad that I did. And I won't miss my sweets from 6 months from now. I won't miss them. I'll look back at this video and go, what was I talking about? What did I mean? I'll probably be making fun of myself 6 months from now. But it is what it is. So, you know, we do what we do. You know, there's still fruit. We can still have fruit. Fake sweetener is a thing, right? Yeah, fake sweetener, yeah. But I don't have a whole lot to say tonight. I just chit-chatting, you know. I get to go start Serena's cardigan now. I get to go look at my list of cardigans and sweaters that I have on my to-do list, and I, you know, Ruth done. Ruth grandbaby done. Serena's next. That's the one I've been excited about. So I get to take this here basket that Marcia made me and put all that Hobby Lobby yarn in it that I'm going to use to make her cardigan, and go in the living room and get started. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take me or how much I'm going to get done in the next few days between now and surgery day, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But I'm excited. I'm excited to work on that. And I will show y'all progress as I go, of course. But I'm excited to see how that yarn works up. I think I'll start with, I'm going to start both halves at the same time with a solid color, and then I'll do a few rows with a solid color, and then I'll do a skein of the variegated, so that I just like to start things with solid colors. And once I get going with a solid color, and about 4 rows with a solid color, and then I'll switch and do a skein of the variegated. And that way I got a good foundation, and it'll look wonderful. I'm excited. So I hope she is too. But yeah, we get to do something creative and wonderful, and I always like to do that. So anyhow, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your Saturday night. I'm going to grab some yarn and go to the living room now that I got a couple of projects done on my to-do list, and I get to start a new one that is on my to-do list, and one that I was excited to do. And when you're excited to do them, that makes them even more fun, I think. And so it will definitely get my mind off of what's coming up on Wednesday, and I can intermittently do laundry and other things, because you know, you put a load on and go sit down. You switch it to the dryer and go sit down. So what are you doing when you're sitting down? I'm watching Law and Order SVU and crocheting. I'm a multitasking fanatic, just so y'all know. I'm a person who does 2 or 3 things at the same time. Always have. Always have been. So, needless to say, that's just been my jam for as long as I can remember. I'm always doing at least 2 things at once. At least. Because I just have that kind of brain that needs to constantly be doing something. Unless I'm asleep. It's pretty rare for me to be doing one thing at a time. It really is. If I'm doing one thing at a time, it means I'm exhausted. I'm absolutely, completely exhausted. Or someone just gave me pain medicine and I don't have it in me to do more than that. So, but I am going to pre-record devotionals as far forward as I can, and then I'll set them up to just release at 11 o'clock the night before, you know, like they normally do. And so y'all won't be without those at all. Y'all will see those pre-recorded. I've got them pre-recorded and pre-uploaded through the 3rd of November already, and I plan on doing it probably at least another week beyond that. I haven't done that yet, but I'm going to. I'll probably do some after I finish this video and see how far I can get tonight, and then I'll do some more in the next day or two, and just get as far forward as I can, because I really don't know exactly how long it's going to take me to feel good enough to sit in front of sit in this chair and record after surgery. I don't know how long it's going to take me to be able to sit upright and talk to y'all. So I don't want to promise anything or let anybody down or anything like that. So I don't want to make any promises I can't keep. So, but the promise that I made about the devotionals will definitely be kept, because I can pre-record those and pre-upload those, and it also allows me to schedule them at a particular time and date to be released without me having to do anything else. So that can be already done, and that promise be kept and off my mind. So with that, I'll just let y'all know that I love y'all, and so does Jesus. And please remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend's waiting on you at the shelter or the rescue. And I'll see y'all again tomorrow night, hopefully. Bye now.